Hey everyone, it's Friday, September 26th, 2025, and I am meteorologist Joshua McCalla. And as you can see, we have a lot to talk about. This right here that you're looking at on satellite imagery is PTC 9, Potential Tropical Cyclone 9. Yes, that is a very long name, but it was changed from Invest 94L because we have a higher expectancy for this storm to become our next tropical storm, Imelda. So let's see what the National Hurricane Center has said. So they're basically expecting this storm to become a tropical storm by Sunday or Saturday night. It depends. But the Bahamas have been proactive. They have issued tropical storm warnings and watches. So, as they say here, they're expecting rainfall across eastern Cuba, Hispaniola, Jamaica, and the Bahamas throughout the weekend. Then, as we look further into next week, coastal Georgia, the Carolinas, the southern mid Atlantic states, we have to be prepared for the possibility of flash flooding and river flooding because of heavy rain, not just from this system, but also from a stalled front that we are experiencing or dealing with right now. I believe the main story for this cyclone will be the amount of rain. So we look at the expectancy right here, comparing it to the table on the right. So you can see a broad area across the Bahamas. We're expecting to receive up to 6 inches of rain. And we could have some localized areas across Cuba that could have between 12 to 16 inches of rain. And then the southern tip of Hispaniola could have 1 to 2 inches. And the northern parts of Jamaica could have also 2 to 4 inches of rain. So, as I said, there's already a stalled front across the Carolinas and the southeast, and it will be bringing more rain throughout the weekend, even before potential Imelda even arrives. So, that's going to be our main concern already. Because if we look at the satellite imagery right now, it's already showing some showers across the southeast and the southwest. So some areas already have a flood risk across the Carolinas, and we've already seen severe storms pass through. So you can imagine rain falling right now. The soil is saturated, and we could see several inches of rain in the next coming days. So flooding definitely will be a potential. And let's look at the environment where these two storms, Humberto and PTC9, are. So cyclones, they need warm seawater to develop, usually around 26 degrees Celsius. And if you look right here, this is definitely warm seawater where temperatures are around 29 degrees Celsius. So we have warm seawater, we have high moisture, and the area that PTC9 is heading into could see low vertical wind shear, which would help the storm to develop into a tropical storm. So when two cyclones are close, they can do this dance. It's called the Fujiwara effect. So the stronger storm could either absorb the weaker storm, or they could just repel each other so they are released. So we'll have to pay attention to how these two cyclones will influence each other. And it's interesting to note that we have a cyclone in the same vicinity of Florida, or could potentially impact the Carolinas, exactly 1 year since Helene made landfall as a Category 4 hurricane, and unfortunately, it caused 250 fatalities across the US. So our heart goes out to those families that are impacted. But as we look at a higher possibility of a landfalling tropical storm, please be prepared.